Football more than just a game. Hey everyone, let's talk about football. Some people call it soccer, but let's be real. Football sounds way cooler, don't you think? It's a fantastic sport that brings billions of people together. For those 90 minutes, it's like we forget all our problems and just enjoy watching people kick a ball around. But here's the thing, football is more than just a game. It's a huge part of our culture. It brings people together. And honestly, it's kind of surprising how much we care about it. In this video, we're going to explore how football impacts our society. We'll see how it brings us together, how it's been used to fight for important causes, and how it shapes who we are. Oh, and we'll also talk about the money involved, because let's be honest, there's a lot of money in football. So get comfortable, grab your favorite team's jersey, and let's explore the amazing, sometimes crazy, and surprisingly deep world of football's impact on society. Football, the thing that brings us together. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Football, bringing people together. Have you seen how crazy fans get online? And you're right, sometimes football fans can be a little too passionate, but hear me out. When the World Cup happens, something special occurs. Suddenly, it's not about which team is better or who wins the local championship. It's about national pride, loving the same sport and hoping that this time our team won't disappoint us. You see people from all walks of life, different backgrounds, different beliefs, coming together to celebrate this beautiful game. And it's not just during big tournaments. Look at local communities. Football programs for young people teach them how to work together, be disciplined, and share the ball with teammates who have a better chance of scoring. These programs often bring together kids from different financial backgrounds, creating a fair playing field where the only thing that matters is how well you play. Football becomes something we can all understand and enjoy. A shared experience that reminds us that even though we might support different teams, we're all human beings who love a good game, and that's a powerful thing. Football kicking out problems. Now, let's talk about something really important. Football has a unique power to bring people together and create a sense of community. Football isn't just about having fun, it can be used to make the world a better place. It can unite people from different backgrounds and cultures, fostering understanding and cooperation. Throughout history, athletes and fans have used football to fight against unfairness and demand justice. From civil rights movements to anti-war protests, football has been a platform for social change. For example, there's an organization called Kick It Out that's been fighting against racism in football for a long time. They work tirelessly to ensure that everyone, regardless of their background, can enjoy the game. They've challenged unfair rules, promoted inclusivity, and reminded everyone that racism has no place in football or anywhere else. Their efforts have led to significant changes in policies and attitudes. And then there's Common Goal, an initiative that encourages players and other football figures to donate 1% of their salaries to support important causes around the world. This initiative has funded numerous projects that address social issues. It's a simple idea that has a big impact, showing that even small contributions can make a difference. By pooling resources, they can support education, health and equality initiatives globally. But it's not just about organizations. Individual players have also taken it upon themselves to make a difference. Individual players have also used their fame to advocate for change. They use their platforms to speak out against injustices and to support various causes. Marcus Rashford, a famous football player from England, successfully campaigned for free meals for poor children, forcing the government to change its policies. His efforts have ensured that thousands of children do not go hungry. Megan Rapinoe, a star player for the US women's national team, has been a strong voice for LGBTQ+ rights and gender equality, challenging discrimination both on and off the field. Her advocacy has inspired many to stand up for their rights. These athletes and many others like them show how football can be used to spread important messages and inspire positive action. They demonstrate the power of sport to influence society. They remind us that football isn't just about what happens on the field, it's about using your voice and influence to make the world a fairer and more equal place. Football can be a powerful tool for social change, and it's up to all of us to harness that power for good. Football more than just a team. Let's talk about something a little closer to home. Football isn't just about global movements and famous players. It's about local pride, rivalries between cities, and that feeling of belonging you get when you wear your team's shirt and sing with thousands of other fans. Football clubs become more than just teams. They represent cities, regions, even entire countries. Think about FC Barcelona, a club that's so connected to Catalan identity that it's almost impossible to separate the two, or Athletic Bilbao, a team very proud of its Basque heritage, only allowing players from that region. These clubs represent something much bigger than themselves. They embody the history, culture, and struggles of the people they represent, and for fans, supporting these teams becomes a way of life, a way of connecting with their heritage and community. It's about shared stories passed down through generations. About the excitement of the crowd when your team scores a last-minute goal. About the feeling of friendship you feel with strangers who just happen to support the same team. It's about belonging to something bigger than yourself, a feeling that goes beyond language, borders, and even the disappointment of losing. Football, the money game. Okay, let's be real. We can't ignore the fact that football is a huge business, making billions of dollars every year. From ticket sales to merchandise, the revenue streams are vast and varied. And while that might seem a little strange, there's no denying that football has a big impact on the economy of many communities around the world. It's not just about the game, it's about the ripple effect it creates. First of all, football creates jobs. Lots of them. From the players on the field to the staff behind the scenes, the industry is a massive employer. From players and coaches to people who work at the stadiums and sell merchandise, football provides jobs for millions of people worldwide. These jobs span various sectors, including hospitality, retail, and media. And let's not forget about the boost to local businesses when fans go to bars and restaurants to watch the game. Then there's tourism. Fans travel far and wide to support their teams, spending money on travel, accommodation, and food. Big tournaments like the World Cup attract visitors from all over the world, bringing in millions, even billions of dollars to the host countries. These events are a boon for local economies. Cities get renovated, new roads and buildings are built, and infrastructure is improved to accommodate the influx of visitors. Even that old hotel down the street might finally get a makeover, attracting more tourists and boosting the local economy further. But it goes beyond that. Football clubs often engage in community outreach programs, making a tangible difference in people's lives. Football clubs often play a big role in improving their communities, investing in local infrastructure, youth programs, and social initiatives. These efforts help build stronger, more cohesive communities. Investing in local infrastructure, youth programs, and social initiatives, they create opportunities for young people and foster a sense of community pride. They become important parts of their communities, providing not just entertainment but also opportunities for growth and positive change. These clubs often become a source of local pride and identity, providing not just entertainment but also opportunities for growth and positive change. Football brings people together, fostering a sense of belonging and community spirit. So yes, the business side of football can be a bit complicated with its intricate financial operations and massive investments. But there's no denying that it has a positive impact on the economy, creating jobs, boosting tourism, and supporting communities around the world. The benefits are far-reaching and significant, creating jobs, boosting tourism, and supporting communities around the world. Football is more than just a game, it's an economic powerhouse that touches lives in countless ways. Football, the next chapter. Before we get too excited about amazing goals and last-minute victories, it's important to remember that football, like anything else, has its problems. These issues can sometimes overshadow the beauty of the game and the joy it brings to millions of fans around the world. From corruption scandals to issues of inequality and discrimination, there's still a lot of work to do to make sure that football lives up to its potential. The sport must address these deep-rooted problems to maintain its integrity and global appeal. One of the biggest challenges is dealing with corruption in football organizations. This corruption can take many forms, from financial mismanagement to unethical practices that undermine the sport's credibility. From secret deals to accusations of bribery and match-fixing, there have been too many cases of greed and bad behavior that damage the sport's reputation. These scandals not only hurt the image of football, but also erode the trust of fans and players alike. Then there's the ongoing fight for equality. Women in football have been fighting for equal treatment and opportunities for years, and while progress has been made, there is still a long way to go. While things have gotten better, women's football still doesn't get the same amount of money, resources, or media attention as men's football. This disparity affects the development of the women's game and limits its potential growth. And let's not forget about the fight against racism, homophobia, and other forms of discrimination that still exist in football. These issues continue to plague the sport, creating a hostile environment for many players and fans. But despite these challenges, there are also great opportunities for football to be a force for good. The sport has the power to bring people together, promote social change, and inspire future generations. Fans have shown that they are willing to hold powerful people accountable, demanding transparency, fairness, and social responsibility. This growing movement among fans is a positive sign for the future of football. Players are using their fame to speak out against injustice and inspire positive change. Their voices can reach millions and have a significant impact on public opinion and policy. And organizations like Kick It Out and Common Goal are leading the way in promoting inclusivity and social justice. These initiatives are crucial in creating a more inclusive and fair environment within the sport. The future of football depends on all of us working together to address these challenges. It requires a collective effort from everyone involved in the sport. Fans, players, clubs, and organizations need to work together to create a fairer, more equal, and sustainable future for the sport we all love. By uniting our efforts, we can ensure that football remains a beautiful game for generations to come. Football, more than just a game. So, there you have it. Football is more than just a game. It's a global phenomenon, a social force, and a powerful reminder that even in a world that's often divided, there are still things that can bring us together. From local parks where kids dream of scoring goals to massive international tournaments, football has the power to unite, inspire, and ignite our passions. It's a sport that goes beyond borders, languages, and even our sometimes crazy loyalty to our favorite teams. Now, I want to hear from you. How has football impacted your community? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos about the amazing world of football.